Hi, how are you today? Today we're going to make cookies that Aunt Doris used to make for my first husband's side. They were called peanut butter chip cookies. He always made these cookies and I used to love them so much that I figure I'm going to give you all a treat and make these wonderful peanut butter chip cookies today. First thing I'm going to add in is one cup of brown sugar, light brown, 1/4 cup of white sugar, and we're going to mix this together until it's creamy. Sorry, camera lady. We have a visitor, the Butter Cat. I have a new name for her, Miss Butter. This cat loves butter. Watch this. Look at this. Unbelievable. She loves it. You know, I'm hearing stories, and I don't know whether this is true or not. Butter is supposed to prevent hairballs. It might be true, it might not be. Now the next thing I'm going to add in is one egg, one farm egg. Now the next thing we're going to do is I'm adding in 2 cups of flour. I have to sift the flour to make the cookies more light and fluffy. Okay, we need 1 more cup of flour. Everything we make in this house is all natural ingredients, no artificial junk. This is why every time I use shortening, I make sure it's unsalted butter. It's a lot healthier. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and add in 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And I think we're getting a little low on this, camera lady. Remind me to pick up some baking soda on Wednesday. Get this mess off of here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to whisk the dry ingredients together. Now what I'm going to add into the wet ingredients is exactly 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. There we go. Vanilla tends to give the cookies flavor. Okay, camera lady, pose Misty, Mommy has to get the salt. This is a sore spot with me, salt. I'm going to add in just a dusting of salt. I don't want to put too much salt in here because often it gets too salty. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the wet ingredients with the vanilla. Now what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start adding in the dry ingredients. be. Make really great peanut butter chip cookies. Okay, this is good. Make sure. Okay. I have to get some. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in the peanut butter chips. See, Misty? Misty, if you had fingers, I make a bet with you, you'll be able to do this. Okay, Aunt Doris was an unusual woman. She's very domineering. She always seemed very rough and tough. You know what? Even up to today, I miss that old lady. She died back in the 90s, very early 90s. And she knew my two older kids. You know, they were babies at the time when she passed. But she always made these cookies with peanut butter chips in it. And they always came out so delectable. So what I'm going to do now is roll them up into little balls, the way Aunt Doris did. And here we have, I'm going to put these in the oven. These are called peanut butter chip cookies that were given to me. I got the recipe from Aunt Doris. Put it on the second, third shelf up. Cook them for about 5 to 8 minutes until golden brown, and they start getting soft and, you know, brownish.